y'all, I'm Mandy, and this is Mandy in the Making. Today I've got another What's for Dinner just for you. Okay y'all, it is Friday, I don't even know the date, the 25th maybe, and I am getting dinner ready for tonight. It is only lunchtime now, but I'm putting it in the Crock-Pot. We're having Crock-Pot cheeseburger soup. We found this recipe maybe a month ago or so, and we've fallen in love with it. It's really easy. The longest part of it is just chopping up all the stuff that goes in it. So in the Crock-Pot, these are our 4 potatoes, just the russet potatoes, small ones, diced up. 1 stalk of celery diced, 1 cup of shredded carrots, and 1 onion in here, chopped up. So all of that is going to go in, along with 3 cups of chicken broth, a teaspoon of basil, and a teaspoon of parsley. I'll just eyeball that. And then you just put that on low for 6 to 8 hours, or on high for about 4 hours. And then I'll show you what we do after that. All right, so it's been 5 hours. Like, there's 5 minutes left on the timer. Ideally, around 45 minutes or so left on the timer, you would come and start this. I just let time get away from me. But this is just a pound of ground beef, and once I brown that up, I'll drain it and add it directly to the Crock-Pot. And then in this hot skillet, I'm going to put 3 tablespoons of butter and 1/4 cup of flour and whisk that around until it becomes golden brown and bubbly. Then I'll add in 2 cups of milk and stir that through and heat that through, and then add it into here, as well as 2 cups of shredded cheese. You could use Velveeta if you wanted to use Velveeta, or you can use shredded cheese, the recipe says. Also, and you'll just add in like a 1/2 teaspoon or so of each of these, salt and pepper, and then let that sit for 30 more minutes. So that's why you kind of start the process 45 minutes ahead of time. It gives you a few minutes to get this stuff done, add it in there, and then that's gonna sit in there for 30 minutes, and then it'll be time to eat. All right, y'all, so it's been 30 minutes, and it is done. Look at that. It's so good. It really is just like a cheeseburger. It's so great. I didn't make anything else to go with this tonight. It is just a soup night. So let's eat. Hey y'all, so tonight we are having red macaroni, which is kind of like a hamburger helper type deal. It's kind of like a baked spaghetti type deal. I don't know, it's a family recipe that we've had forever. I have a video on it. I will link it in the description box. It is really easy, and it's like a twist on spaghetti. So it's just a little something different. So I've got this sitting here. Let's see if I can show it to you real quick. Just simmering for 20 minutes, and I've got 9 minutes left. I've got sweet tea started. And then to go along with this, we're gonna have a salad. So my husband chopped up everything for the salad. Here's some onion to go on it as well, and then I made some ranch dressing that's in the fridge right now, and that's what we're having for supper tonight. So I'll show it to you when it's all done. Yes, please. All right, y'all, so it's time to get dinner ready for tonight. It is lunchtime on Sunday. We just got back from church, and I'm gonna get dinner in the Crock-Pot for tonight. So tonight we are having, I think it's called spicy chicken and rice, I think is what it's called. I'm going to link this again. Anytime there is a recipe, I'm going to try my hardest to link it below, either to the video of it or to the actual recipe online. And this one is a recipe online that I'm going to link below. It's really easy, and it's super tasty. So all I'm going to do right now is mix together this can of enchilada sauce. This is the mild. This can of diced tomatoes with green chilies, some cumin. It calls for smoked paprika, but I don't have any, so I'm just going to do regular paprika. Garlic powder and salt, and then 1 chipotle pepper and adobo sauce. You can buy these in a can, obviously, and what I've done is just I froze the rest of them, and then I just grab one out when I need it, and I just chop it up. So I'm going to mix all of that together and pour that over the chicken. There are 4 chicken breasts in here. They are frozen, so I'm going to put it on high to kind of get it going, and I'll turn it down in a little while. But I'll just cook that for like 3 to 4 hours, and then later on we will cook the rice separately and add in black beans as well. But that's all you have to do to get it started. I've made this several times, and I have yet to use smoked paprika because I always forget, honestly, to grab some. So regular paprika works just fine. I'm sure it would give it a little more of a smoky flavor, but with everything else, it's okay. And now I'm just going to pour that over the chicken. Okay, y'all, so we just got home from church this evening, and I have shredded up this chicken. I just shredded it up in here with this little, let me show it to you. There we go. With this little thing. It's from Pampered Chef. I love this thing. So I shredded up the chicken. I have drained and rinsed a can of black beans, and I have rice cooking in here. And what I'm going to do is put, once the rice is done, put the rice in here, the black beans in here, and then cover it with pepper jack cheese and cheddar cheese, and then just put the lid back on it and let all of that kind of melt down, and that's it. Okay, so supper is ready. You see I had the I didn't have cheddar cheese, so I just used the Fiesta blend. It's like the taco cheese and pepper jack cheese. Put that all across the top, put the lid back on, and just let it all melt. And now it's time to serve it up. Cheesy goodness. Hey y'all, so it is dinner time tonight. We are trying a new recipe that I found on Pinterest. It's called Monterrey Chicken, I think is what it's called. And then in the oven, I'm doing the green beans and the red potatoes in the Italian dressing again, like I did last week. So we've got those already baking. And Monterrey chicken looks to be really easy. You just pan fry the chicken, you season it up how you want to, and pan fry it until it's completely done. Fry up some bacon, and you're going to crumble that up. We're just letting it cool right now. And then we're also going to top the chicken. So once the chicken is done, we're going to pop it in here. Top the chicken with barbecue sauce and crumbled bacon and cheese. I'm going to use pepper jack and the Fiesta blend, and then just put it in the oven just for the cheese to melt. And then we top it at the end with diced tomato and some green onion, and that's it. I found it on Pinterest. I don't know if I said that already. So I will link it below for sure, and I'll let y'all know how this turns out. I'll show it to you when we're done. Alright, so the recipe said to put salt and pepper on here, but my husband put lots of different stuff on here. Babe, will you tell him what you put on there?
Garlic powder, salt and pepper, paprika, and some ground thyme.
Okay. So he always, I don't know if I've told y'all this before, he loves to cook, so he likes to spice stuff up, so I'll let him be in charge of the spices. Now it just says to cover them in some barbecue sauce, which is what I'm going to do. Okay. And the cheese. So I'm going to put a little bit of this Fiesta blend cheese on there and a little bit of pepper jack. We like cheese in this family. Okay. And then pepper jack. Just for a little extra spice. Okay. So that's going to go in the oven for like 3 to 5 minutes just to let that melt, and then we'll put all this stuff over here on top of it before we serve it. Alright, so I just pulled out the green beans and the potatoes. I forgot to mention, I think, that I had it the oven on 400 and had these in there for about 35-40 minutes or so, covered with foil. And then these just came out as well, so I just left it on 400, which is what the recipe said to do anyway. And all the cheese is melted, so now we're just going to plate everything up. Does that not look delicious? I know this part is going to be good because we've tried it before, but I'm going to let y'all know how this chicken turns out. They're quiet right now, which means it's good. It really is good, y'all. It's got that barbecue sauce on there, that crumbled up bacon. Y'all got to try this. The link is going to be in the description box. Hey y'all, so tonight we are having breakfast for dinner. So I am in the process of making pancakes. I just used the Hungry Jack, just add water mix. real special. So I'm making pancakes now. Try not to burn this one. And we've got bacon in the oven. If you don't already bake your bacon, if you have a lot to do, it really makes it a lot easier, quicker, and less messy if you just pop it in the oven. We put it in at like between 400 and 415 for like 15 to 20 minutes, just depending on what crispy level you want. And then we are also going to be doing these sausage links and then some scrambled eggs. So it's like this Waffle House up in here, Pancake House up in here. Anyway, I'll show y'all when we're done. Okay, y'all. So my husband did the eggs. We put the bacon in the oven. It's got some sausage links, some pancakes, and this is my favorite syrup. Cole's favorite is Aunt Jemima, I think.
Yeah.
But I like Mrs. Butterworth, the original Mrs. Butterworth better. But let's eat. Thank y'all so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed another week's worth of dinners. If you do like it and you haven't already subscribed, I would love for you to hit that subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. And I will see y'all next week. Bye, y'all.